Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies, you always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You have a surprise, new documents in your field. You're going to be celebrating something when it comes to documents, with documentation, something that has to do with children. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because we had a lot of energy of the children in the huddle time, but I didn't feel the children after we started. So maybe we're going to do something for the children, kind of like something about behind the children's back. It's almost like we're going to plan something for the children, but the children don't need to be involved in the actual planning phases of something. I don't know. I mean, Christmas is coming across the Himalaya. I don't know, India could be significant for you. Anyways, we have plans to do things, plan things for the innocent, for the youth. And hidden, 18-3, hidden. We're going to hide this. 111, 1212. I don't know, dance moms or dancing. But anyways, what's up, my lovies? Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Always keeping in mind that Rita, what's up, Rita? Keeping in mind that Rena and Rita, what's up, my lovies? Keeping in mind that we're reading collective energies, you always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you need a private read, you know what to do. You look in the description box or in the pinned comment, and you will find all of the information there to schedule a private consultation with me. I want to think about you. I think about you all the time. You have an old friend or somebody from your past that thinks about you all the time. I would leave the past in the past, though. You can love them, but I would leave the past in the past. Something about someone who lied and said you were a hoe, just so that they could get paid something. Someone did something for an upgrade. There's somebody like a friend who misses you, but at the end of the day, this energy was present yesterday. You're going to reconnect with someone that you blocked or you stopped talking to. It is advised that you keep it pushing. New Jersey could be significant for you. Rushing, something about preparations for a wedding. Somebody could be wanting to like reconnect with you. Like, I haven't talked to you in a while, but it would be nice if you would be part of my wedding. You are tempted. For some of you, it's in your heart to go. You want to? Well, if you want to, yeah, you want to. You do. Honda could be significant for you. You want to, for some of you could be attending a wedding of an old friend, but maybe it's just to like pay homage, pay honor for the memory that you have with them. For some of you, you don't really care too much about keeping this connection after this event. There's going to be an event where Nebraska could be significant for you. Nevada could be significant for you. McFadden's could be significant for you. Rhode Island could be significant for you. You're going to be invited. You're going to be invited. You're going to have a good time. You're nervous because you haven't seen some people in a while. For some of you, you're going to reconnect with old friends and old frenemies for others of you, and you're going to have a good time, and then you're never going to see them again, or maybe you will see them in another 20 years or God knows what, but you want to go, so you're going to go. Anyways, reconnections for some of you, connecting flights, travels, 825, 924, 44, 343, or 344 could be significant for you. But I give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakesh Alakin. Yeah, so you have a reconnection. For some of you have a reconnection. I'm going to start with the Oracle. No, they want me to start with a 32. So we're going to start with the 32, but first I want to clean the energy for you. You may be cleaning, for some of you, getting prepared. If it's not that you're traveling, you're going to be meeting up with people from your past or people you haven't seen in a while. You could be having people over for dinner. You could be having like a late Friendsgiving for some of you, or something that has a feeling of like a late Friendsgiving. You want people over. You want to have dinner with people. You want to reconnect. You want to have a good time. You wanna, I don't know, you're in kind of like festivity mode for some of you, or you're planning, and I like this. This feels good. I feel good. Doobie 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 doo. You want to. Let's see. Let us see. I feel nice. Doobie 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 doo. 518, 519. Sugar and spice. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons, my lovies. And I hope that you believe me, my lovies. I've given this my heart from the start, and never shall we part. My lovies, my promise to God is almost completed. I promised something to God 5 years ago. I promised something to God 5 years ago. And I kept my promise. I may keep it for a little bit longer. I promised to God that I would be abstinent. That I would be abstinent. I haven't been in a relationship. My last serious relationship was 2018. That was my last serious relationship. That was my last relationship, or my last time like dating someone was 2018. After that, by mistake, I had sex with a roommate in early 2021. I had sex with a roommate. We had a sex once. It was a mistake. February of 2021. That's the last time I had sex. And I made a promise to God. And I made a 5-year promise. It's part of my initiation too. So there's this there was this thing I read a long time ago. This is what we're talking about right now. There was this thing that I read a long time ago, and something about someone who lied and went on to say that you were a hoe. But for some of you, you've kept a long promise to God of abstinence or a vow. But there was this thing I read a long time ago. To be a good channeler and to be initiated into certain systems, energetic systems, you have to have at least a 5-year fast from sex. And it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, you can't be having sex. You can't be having sex with somebody. And even if you're in a relationship, they have to respect that. And I'm like, I just got confirmation. Posted a video. Someone posted a video on TikTok. I keep getting freaking stuff from TikTok. 7:48, and you're going on a date. But the person and it's always the same person. I'm like, what the heck? It's always someone, a coworker I used to work with at the gym. What the hell? Who lives a life of sin? You have a coworker at the gym who lives a life of sin. A Tesla could be significant for you. Something about a will and testament. But anyways, something about many hidden plays, and a bunch of cowards. But so I promised God that I would take a break, and that I would promise 5 years of abstinence to God, and I kept it. I told God that I would. A crow just went by. Yes, you did. Crack. You heard it? Oh, you heard it again? You heard it again? Yes! Hi, honey. Where are you? Oh my gosh. So I promised God that. 5 years ago, I promised God. And I got my promise. God's so proud. Anyways, you kept their promise. For some of you, kept a promise to God. The other day, it did come in for some of you, you or someone around you did not keep a promise, and God remembers. But for some of you, an atheist, Dee Dee, did not keep a promise. Somebody became an atheist because they were like, well, I can't keep promises to the all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing. So I would rather say that it doesn't exist. Some people are so cowardly. It's just so easy. So sleazy. Anyways, let's see. What do we have for you? So we want to start with the 32. So we'll start with the 32. God is so proud of you. For some of you, you kept a promise. You kept a promise to God. You promised something. And you kept it. Whatever it was, however small or big, you kept a promise to God. And God watched you. God watched you keep your promises. God was always in control. While people promise stupid shit, you promised something to God that meant something deeper. Again, maybe for some of you, it has to do with an initiation. I did that because I wanted to be a good high priestess. And for some reason, that was the association I made. God, I give you 5 years of my sexual energy. Not to connect it to somebody else, but to connect it back to you in one way or another. Again, God loves people. It's so curious to me how some people, they embrace lunacy. It's coming in as lunacy. And they want to do rituals over other people's lives. Take control of your energy. Why are you giving somebody else so much energy? Go and be disciplined. Go fast. Go fast from your addictions. Go fast from your addiction to stalking another person. Go fast from your addiction of fucking lying. Go fast from your addiction of buying things. 11, 11, 11, 12. Go fast from your addiction of wanting to be accepted by someone that doesn't care about you. Go fast from your addiction of wanting a lot of money and luxuries and never being satisfied and always needing more. Go fast from your addiction of overeating, of undereating. Go fast from your addiction of liposuction. Go fast from your addiction of all of these things outside of yourself. Fast a little. Give something up. Sacrifice that. Sacrificing chickens, fucking doing stupid ritual work, blood sacrifices, and the whole nine. Certainly. God is proud of you. You kept your promise. Certainly. Others didn't so much. Certainly. I freaking love you. I love you. Certainly. Certainly. This is why you can smile every fucking day. Certainly. Something about God won't let your hairs turn gray. You don't want your hairs to turn gray. You know, I always wanted like what Rogue has, like a little, like a sexy little, you know, like a... Certainly, but naturally, I don't want to have to dye it. Ooh, and someone's, I don't know what this anger is about, but there's anger here about your contract. You kept your promise and someone's mad because they're so fucking weak, but they also want to try to control you and patrol you, and they can't even get the basics together. Look at the crow. Hi. Oh my God. You want to see it? Hi. Somehow you're so conceited. Someone thinks you're oh, it's flying away. It was just for me. It wasn't for you. Oh my God. Your dreams are going to come true. It wasn't for you, my lovies. It was just for me. God's going to send you a sign that's just for you. 1328. It's about Tony 8. It's about you're going on a date. It's about Tony Braxton. Braxton has been very present for you. The name Braxton. Someone's angry because of your contract. The love made in heaven set the fires in hell. It's about Blue Cantrell. Something I can't tell. Okay. The sign is for me, not for you. Ooh. You have a friend here in law enforcement. For some of you, you have a friend at work. For some of you, friendly energy around work, around law enforcement. We have your we are family. Boom, da, boom, ba, doom, boom, doom, boom. Work family. We have working from home for some of you, or a friend of yours, or someone that you care about. We have the family, the home, and the couple in your field right away. You have to move, or someone has to move around you. We have an invitation. We definitely have an invitation to come see somebody at their house. Ooh, okay. In this present moment, there's a gentleman A family member, this energy 2 days in a row. A family member, someone you care about, someone you live with. Maybe this is a roommate for some of you. There is a gentleman, or this is you as a gentleman. Someone is in a relationship with a woman that does not have their best interest in mind. For some of you, you as a gentleman, you have a female around you at this particular time. Somebody that visits you at your house for some of you, or you go to her house to see her. There's a female who does not have your best interest in mind. For some of you, this is a family member. For some of you, you as a gentleman, you have a family member who doesn't have your best interest in mind when it comes to your couple, your home, or your family. I did get this download this morning, and I was going to post it on the community board, so I'm going to post it after this. But at this particular time, if you're trying to take advice from somebody about your love life, about should I talk to this person or not, for some of you, there's somebody who's not giving you good advice. Deliberately, because they have vested interest in something. Anyways, but you do have communication. You have communication. For some of you, this is a female that doesn't have your brother, friend, or son's best interest in mind. We have seen that energy someone speaks with a lisp and they spit a lot when they speak. We have something about Sodalis or something like this. Idaris is coming in as well. Something about Idaris is straight from hell. A fake sweetheart, but everybody already knows. It's something about somebody who's just looking for a proposal. Something about a business proposal. Here we go with the business proposal. 2 days in a row. My lovies, for some of you, you have somebody in your field that's tied to a brother, a friend, a son, a cousin, a man that you care about. And this wicked female that they're bringing around, who's pretending to be a sweetheart. But you already know. You already know. These people are angry. They're angry because you're standing on money. Certainly. This is someone who's relatively new to you. They're mad because you have a new beginning. They're mad because you are invested in something new and it's making you happy. They're mad because you're happy. They're mad because your partner's happy, males or females. You have a brother, friend, son, and then a toxic woman around him. Or, you know, take it how it resonates something about DiGiorno, the other way around, something about a work van, something about a live-in van. Someone could be having like a live-in van, or they're staying in a live-in van with a woman or with a man, like a delusional couple. They don't feel like they're in good spirits. They don't. They're mad because of your decision to give money to someone, or they're mad because you're standing on a lot of money. Or you and your significant other are planning something that has to do with like a business proposition. You got money on the mind and work, and these people are mad. I got this download for some of you, especially if you own like a metaphysical shop, or you seem very new age, or you're doing something where you're making money in a non-conventional way. For example, like, for some reason, you drive Uber, but you do really well. Or you are currently like making money off of a social media profile. These delusional Bonnie and Clydes hate it. They're envious. They're communicating. I met this gentleman years ago, and I'm like, wow, what a brilliant mind. But his brother is very traditional and machista and had a lot of toxic patterns, but he thought that he was like the smarter one. This guy wasn't investing in Bitcoin back then. This was a while ago. Do you know how much Bitcoin is worth now? I'm like, I lost contact with him, but the last time I spoke with him, I'm like, I'm happy that you followed your dream. And that you didn't listen to your toxic brother who didn't have the imagination to go through with, you know, investing in Bitcoin. He invested all of his money, and his brother called him an idiot. He would insult him. You're fucking stupid. You idiot. You're not going to amount to nothing. Get yourself a real job. And he would say this in front of me. In front of everybody. He would embarrass him. You're a piece of shit. For some of you, that piece of shit thing has been present. For some of you, you love that, my lovies. It's been present the last few days. And the unfortunate part is that he wasn't the piece of shit in the situation. He was just programmed to believe he was a piece of shit. He actually wasn't a piece of shit. He was actually a wonderful person that was smarter than everybody around him. But they wanted him to seem crazy and stupid. He had ideas. Like, we would talk about our ideas together, because I told him I always wanted to, this was over a decade ago. I would always tell him, like, I want to go online and I want to like create a vlog or something like that. I want to start writing. And like, he would like, we tried even to work together, but it didn't work. This was like back in 2008. This was back in 2018. And we were like, well, let's see how we can make it happen. But we did, and we couldn't. But for some of you, you have somebody like that in the field. There's an evil couple, and they're very mean-spirited. Again, these are people very close to you. These could be family members, people that live with you. Someone's going to get into an accident. We have an accident here for some of you. Someone new. Someone needs to get their car fixed. A small fender bender is in the field. A small fender bender, they're going to have to spend a little bit of money. And you're blocking these people that don't have your best interest in mind. In this present moment, you have people that don't have your best interest in mind that are blocked. What else? Something about an older female delaying something. For some of you, if you're looking for a new contract, there's an older female or an older man showing up in your field a little bit later. But right now is not the time to take action. Again, for some of you, we did see that. If you didn't take action during Scorpio season when it comes to an important contract, you may have to wait until Piscean season or Cancer season. Something about somebody who was doing something for no reason. Stay happy for some of you at work. You have happiness here. And something about your home workouts for some of you. You have happiness here, and God wants you to focus on that energy. You have a delusional Bonnie Clyde situationship that really want to be taken seriously, because they don't even take themselves seriously. Focus on your work. You're focused on your work. For some of you, you're focused on your workouts. For some of you, your home workouts. 22-28. Focus on your work. And there's somebody, good news from a friend or a brother or a son about work at a distance as well for some of you. Someone's traveling for work. Somebody could be traveling for work. Something about Upwork. Someone could be traveling for work, but also something about forward movement. Something about like a nonprofit. Somebody is... Someone on a false prophet. 944. Someone's traveling for work, but they are going to also like make it like a fun trip, or like they're gonna visit you. If you haven't seen someone in a while who's in your area and they're traveling for work, they want to travel to see you, or you're gonna travel to see someone that you care about in another city, in another state, in another country. We got a fallen angel, a false prophet, el sacerdote, some type of priest told a lie. Sagittarius, some type of delusional priest told a lie. I'm not surprised, especially if they're in the church. I don't know why people be going to church. It's the most divided place on the planet. And most abusive too. More people have died because of religious wars than anything else. And it's curious to me as well, because I was listening to this beautiful channeler yesterday. I forgot her name. But she was talking about Germany. She was talking about how it's so curious to her how in the church, they've even changed the rules to accept gays. So at one point, you couldn't be gay in the church. Now they accept you. You couldn't be, they don't care about if you're an adulterer. They definitely don't care if you're a child molester, because a lot of their fucking clergymen and clergy women are fucking violators of the children. They don't care if you abuse children. They don't care if you are a thief. They don't care if you kill people for money. They don't care if you are an adulteress or an adulterer. They don't care if you're in a fake fucking fraudulent marriage scheme. They don't care about any of that until you start talking about your spiritual gifts. A channeler was saying that yesterday, and I'm like, sister friend got a point. Sister friend got a point. We got a catastrophe for a fake prophecy that was told by a priest at a church for some of you. They're going to have a major fall from grace. You had to have patience in the situation. Something that was a major pain. Maybe you saw that a pastor or a priest in a church is insane. And reckless. They think that they're above the law. They think that they're above the spiritual laws. A woman watching this, Cancer could be significant for you. You're getting good news. For some of you, if you belong to a church, a coven, a group, a cult, for some of you, because that's what the fuck they are. They're cults. They don't ask questions. They ask questions about the spiritualists and God-given and something about your God-given rights. Somebody was trying to violate your spiritual rights. And they can't sleep at night now. They can't accept that, but they can accept any other type of fucking perversion in their perverted temples. No temples can hold me. It says it in their own bullshit books. Fucking liars. About who you are. I don't know. Something about saying that you're like, so I was talking to this person and I don't think about it this way because I don't think about it this way. But, plus, when I started getting tattoos, I was already... First and foremost, my parents, like, they pretended, especially, like, my mother, she pretended like she had, like, something to say about my tattoos. But she never really, like... She never said anything like, oh, I don't like your tattoos or blah, blah. Like, she never went there because she just didn't. But I do know that there are certain people, something about your appearance, maybe your tattoos for some of you, or someone around you. I know that certain people that grew up in really like backwards, very ignorant, very brainwashed, Bible thumpers. I don't know, for some of you, Bible thumping. I know that if you have tattoos, you're the devil. It's like, okay. But your fucking child molesting brother is not. Okay. Okay. If you say so. If you fucking say so. Your fucking pastor that does anything for fucking money and illegal fucking marriage schemes. Blessing illegal marriages. Okay. This makes somebody the devil. The yin and the yang, the balance of life, the sun, happiness, contentment, and the flower of life to connect all of the paths because we are all one at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the definition of the devil in your eyes is. In your lies. Liz. The name Liz. It's about Lisbon. Portugal could be significant for you. Someone's using religion, but they sound really stupid. Again, we are all one. And then they use this against people to harm them. It's about somebody who created a harem in a church. You got good news coming in. For some of you, maybe somebody was trying to demonize you because of your tattoos, because you got piercings. You're the devil. You worship the devil because you have a Scorpio tattoo or some crazy shit. Or you got butterflies. You got a little fairy somewhere. You're the fucking devil. Someone spits a lot when they speak. You're the devil because they're trying to steal money from you from your SSI check. From an SSI check that you're not even supposed to get because you have no fucking mental issues. So somebody also made fraudulent documents. It's about Deanna or Diana. In the future, you're going to get good news about this connection that they were in for prosperity, or some type of union that somebody put you in for prosperity with a fake marriage or a fake friend, someone you don't even fucking know, pretending to be married to you. In the future, this happened in the past, but in the future, you're going to find out about something. When you take action, When it comes to this fake marriage that never existed, this unorthodox group of people pretending to be patriarchs and religious. I told you, someone blessed a bullshit marriage that didn't exist with someone you don't even know. They're really the fucking devil. Who's the devil? Where's the devil? In some churches. In some churches. In some churches. This is this is where they really hide. Again, projecting. We saw this yesterday. The fraudulent scammer. I'm standing in an AT&T store and he's trying to verify my credentials. I work in an AT&T store and he's trying to verify, the scammer is trying to verify my credentials and talking to this man as if I'm lying to the man. Trying to save him from a scam. I don't care if they're standing in a fucking temple. That's not the real temple of God. Karma, Wheel of Fortune, they are disorder. That's their temple. And using people and abusing people. In the future, there will be obstacles when it comes to a widow who has a connection to a toxic community of liars and false documentation about someone's work to cause obstacles to someone's forward movement. Someone also wanted someone to lose something that has to do with a license. Somebody wanted someone to lose their license. A fake friend who's fucking crazy and is in ruin and is going through a stressful time. Someone pretended to be a friend or to know someone that they don't know, or to be in a connection with someone, or for some of you, something has to do with illegal marriages. Somebody has a friend in a group, in a society that works, and it's like, that works with, like, I don't know, for some of you, something has to do with a fucking toxic pastor that blesses fake marriages. It's like you have the rights. You have the rights. It's about reading someone's Miranda rights. You have the rights. But it's like somebody, I don't know, they think that they're like bigger than anything. They think they could do whatever they want to do. There's almost like somebody scouting you in a church and it's like, that's the one I'm going to marry you to. You don't even know the person. But you were already sold into, this energy was present yesterday, sold into some type of like illegal marriage scheme. Yeah, you can marry into that family. This is what that family has. They have these types of assets. It's like, who the fuck said I'm going to marry you? For some of you, that's what's there. Something about she's scary too. Someone's scared of you, or someone's scared of someone that you care about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. That's how you feel. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Something about a fake friend from the past. Something about Berenice. And something about somebody who lied and said that you want a relationship with someone you didn't want a relationship with. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 9. Something about, I don't want your man. Your man keeps going. Here we go with this. I don't know. You got a fake friend showing up out of nowhere for some of you. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53. Somebody who thought that you were their hidden enemy and that you wanted their fucking toxic ass man that you never fucking wanted. Or that you wanted their toxic ass woman. You could have gotten, okay, somebody could have given you a gift, or you could have given someone a gift. Maybe you were cool with somebody's like ex for some of you. This is some bullshit coming back from the past. Someone did some shit. There was no opening because you already knew about, I don't know, for some of you, somebody could have said that you wanted to have sex with their man. For some of you, somebody actually accused you of having sex with their man. You never had sex with someone. Or someone got accused, or you accused somebody, or someone around you got accused. 33, 48, 49. Someone got accused of having sex with someone they never had sex with. It's about Hedgewick. It's about Sedgwick. It's about going out on disability. Someone's a liar who said that they had sex with someone they never had sex with. There was never an opening. Something about somebody who did a clopening. They closed and they opened. I don't know, someone you used to work with. Someone got falsely accused of having sex with someone they never had sex with. And it was a fake friend who was in some delusional beef. They want to speak with you. They want to speak with you. Someone wants to like man up or woman up, and they're like, I never confronted you about this, but did you have sex with Chris? Like, no, I never had sex with Chris, you fucking idiot. Someone's a fake friend. For some of you, you're reconnecting with a lot of people. You're going to have some type of an event or a party or something, and you're going to reconnect with a lot of people. Don't entertain bird brains. Like, you could be a bird brain if you want to, right? Like, sometimes it's okay to be in your bird brain. You don't have to think about it too much. But for some of you, someone wants to get you into not even the bird brain. It's like your crocodile, your reptilian brain. They want to fight over some bullshit that doesn't even matter. Somehow you're cold-blooded. Something about, I heard you're a killer. I don't know, weird rumors. And from a fake religious hoe. Because look at the crossover here. Someone's a fake religious hoe. Christianity is important, or Catholicism. Someone's a slanderer and a liar, a libeler, but they go to fucking church. They're lucky the building doesn't fucking burn and they just fucking, it collapses on them. There's a positive evolution here. When it comes to you as a female and people that are fucking jealous as fuck, making shit up, there's a positive evolution when it comes to you. For some of you, you're growing, you're evolving, and this is what really, they use religion to attack you, but this is really what they're fucking hiding, the devil in them, the envy, and that they envy your happiness, that they envy your fucking happiness, that they envy your commitments, that they envy your happiness. Fake religious mother effers. They're fucking dirty heifers. You already know they envy your clairvoyance, they envy your spiritual gifts. But they're fucking religious though. Where are you fucking religious? You're a fucking infinite, and you're an infinite, it's about infinite watches. Ralph Smart, it's about somebody's daughter. I don't know. Enfant. You're innocent. And you're dealing with a bunch of immature idiots. There's an evolution though for some of you. Somebody who was calling you a hoe. There's a return. There's a return to sender for this black magic or something. Someone doesn't want to give up slandering. Someone with mental issues who's a fake religious person. A fake sweetheart. Who can't sleep at night. Their backfire is that they're being haunted by the demons at night. They can't sleep. Yep, that's their backfire. That's their boomerang. Somebody is losing their mind at night. I got something about somebody getting like a missing patch of hair here. I don't care. They don't care. They want to stay envious and in a fake war. And they're missing little patches of hair here and there. Literally fucking missing patches of hair. I'm seeing like somebody got all types of patches of hair missing. Someone is literally losing chunks of hair and they don't care because they want to stay in an imaginary war. And you can see the demons on their, like you can see the demons in their face. You can see the fucking catastrophe written all over them, but they don't care. I'm hearing someone stubbornly say, I don't care. Maybe someone, Mel? So about Melbourne, something about Mel. Something about Gilbane. I don't care. Okay. That's their thoughts. El pensamiento. La pensée. Their thoughts is that they don't care. That they're willing to die. As long as they can spy on you. As long as they could be in this one-sided beef with you. They don't care. 10 of Wands in the reverse. For me, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Wands in the upright already in a relationship is not a good sign. But the 10 of Wands in the reverse is a one-sided beef that you're working really hard in a one-sided beef. They have spent all of their time, energy, and effort on trying to destroy you. in this one-sided connection. I don't know, somebody belongs to some type of cult, a frustrated marriage, somebody's a cheater, an infidel, maybe someone's side hoe. I don't know. You know, there are also women and men that like to compete. Like, they don't want your man, but they want to fuck your man. They don't want your woman, but they want to fuck your woman. And they love the competition. Like, they don't want them, but they want you to feel like, if I wanted your man, I could take him. If I wanted your woman, I can take her. And look, I'm going to fuck them just because I'm spiting you. But I'm going to, I don't know, someone got that type of energy. Maybe it's not about your man. Like, maybe it's about your position, for example. Like, look, I can take your job if I wanted to. Okay. Something has to do with your, I don't know. We have a dark-skinned female here, your money. We got success. Somebody envies your success and your money. They envy how much money you make. They just envy everything. They just envy everything. And if they could see you sad and depressed, but unfortunately, they can't. Unfortunately, it's just a projection. Unfortunately, you could feel them. You could feel this energy because someone is hyper focused on you. You can feel this energy, but Money in the Grave. Drake featuring Rick Ross. Money in the Grave. Somebody was ready to plan your grave, a burial for you. I'm getting like money in the grave. I'm getting it in like somebody already had like your name on a tombstone. And God's like, we are not, this energy was present in the huddle time. We don't even work in the same industry. It's about an industry rat. We don't even work in the same industry. You are a starseed who is protected. Jesus. And someone really thinks they're disrespecting you. But literally, this is crazy. Someone got mental issues. But literally, you are a starseed that's protected. Ta-da! Literally, you are a starseed that is protected. And God's asking someone to stay in their lane. You're not even in the same industry. Again, this is the equivalent of a heavyweight champion. It would look really ridiculous. A professional heavyweight champion wouldn't do this. A heavyweight champion would never go to between the hours of 9 to 5 when a scientist is working in their research lab to go box a scientist in their research lab. That would be assault. It doesn't turn into heavyweight boxing anymore. It turns into assault. Someone is doing illegal shit thinking they are, this is almost like, maybe, I don't know, something about like someone trying to look for legalities in something. Again, this is the equivalent, like, well, I was boxing them because, I'm a boxer. Right. But they're not a boxer. They were never boxing you. They were minding their business at their work. You showed up to violate their space. What the fuck don't you get? Someone got mental issues, I gotta tell you. For some of you, I'm picking up on someone with serious mental issues. Again, somebody could have been a boxer in their life. This is like Ronda Rousey showing up to, I don't know, a fucking bakery and having a problem with the person in the bakery that never looks at Ronda Rousey, doesn't even really know who Ronda Rousey is, maybe heard of her, but doesn't know her, never watched any of her, it's about Daenerys, never watched any of her fucking shit, does not go on her page, doesn't know who she is, doesn't know even about her social media, maybe saw a meme or two. Someone got mental issues for fucking years. Something about Silvano. Competition where? You've been a fucking envious psychopath. What a waste of a life. Like, you're minding your business at a bakery and Ronda Rousey comes and starts punching you in the face. That is assault. No longer is Ronda Rousey a fucking professional fighter in that setting. They are a fucking stalker and an assault charge. What the fuck? Trying to gaslight an influencer. I don't know, for some of you, something has to do with someone who's actually very famous. Trying to come after someone that's just like, maybe not as famous. This is almost the equivalent. I'm seeing like, I don't know. It's like you're at a bakery and somebody's like, again, Ronda Rousey shows up. It's like, well, what the fuck are you doing here? And then starts boxing the fucking baker. I'm just a messenger. This was coming in. And it's like, but Ronda, she's not a boxer. Like, you don't look brave. You look like a fucking envious bully. You look like you stalked a boxer. Maybe someone stalked another boxer. Something has to do with boxing and baking for some of you. This feels like someone that's like a heavyweight. For some of you, there's a transgendered man that likes to be violent to women. It likes to compete in sports, women's sports. A secret transgendered man competed in women's sports pretending to be a woman and likes to harm women, but also calls women crazy. Someone is in a position of power. Like, again, a professional boxer going to something about systematic abuse. A professional boxer going to, I don't know, showing up at a school and the school janitor is cleaning the bathroom and the boxer goes in there and starts boxing with the janitor. And the boxer figured out where the janitor was going to be at what time, looked at his schedule, stalking him online. Like, someone got mental issues. Whatever energy this is, Kia. A podcast host and a starseed. I don't know, maybe for some of you, you have a podcast about healing. You talk to people about, I don't know, intergalactic federation could be significant for you. Something about confederacy. The Confederate flag could be significant. Something has to do with bigotry for some of you. You could share about all types of content, but you tie it back to spirituality or healing. Or you have starseed energy. Conjoined twins could be significant for you. Someone wants to come and like, I don't know. Here we go. Like Joe Rogan. Remember there was like a few months ago, there was a guy that threatened Joe Rogan and even tried to show up to his town. Like, how are you? I don't know. There are all types of people on this planet. Something has to do with like someone who's very well known or two people that are very well known and thinking like one is not in the beef at all. But another one thinks they are in the beef. And for some of you, someone's very, very well known trying to beef with someone who's not that well known. So they won't leave them alone. They want to operate in the shadow. Someone's far in their shadow side. It's about they're suicidal too. Fucking trolling from fake accounts. Doing this secretly. This is their addiction. Someone could have a lot of fake accounts. Someone's fucking sick. My stomach hurts. So they're trying to do ritual work online, focusing on someone's energy, and it's backfiring, and they're getting like a stomach cancer because they're trying to attack a unicorn who's a legend. So someone has some type of special gift. I be telling you. I be telling you. Someone feels like a unicorn. They don't feel like, even if it's someone that's doing something online, like they're very selective. Again, it would be like Like, this could be you. Again, you come here for a reason. Again, you come here because you want to. I don't force you to come here. I'm not desperate for likes, for shares, for comments, for subscribes. The fact that you all have supported me, that you allow this to grow, that you support me, that you donate, that you've donated to my GoFundMe, that you want me to get a new camera for this channel, that you want me to grow, that you want me to continue so I can keep channeling for all of you. I'm here. I'm here at your service. Why? Because I am a public servant. I don't know, someone could be a public servant, like an officer, but I'm a public servant. I have to do what you need me to do because it's the right thing to do. I don't do it for the likes, the shares, the comments, and the subscribes. I do it because we've grown naturally. I don't even talk about this outside of this. If people happen to come be nosy, I know they're being nosy. I don't go out of my way every day to promote this. I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't go out of my way to promote this and talk about this in my public life and tell everybody what I'm doing online. People find out because they come and be nosy. And I don't like it. Something about Rosie, I really don't like it. Because they start trying to treat me different in human form, in the 3D. And they start even trying to be disrespectful. And this is very important to me because this is God's work here. And I get to express it in a very authentic and free way. I don't need people pretending like this is a fucking joke. I would rather not. Like, let's not cross that line. This is my religion. This is my spirituality. For some of you, you have that energy. It's like, I don't need millions. And if millions come, so be it. But I'm happy with my community. I was happy when I had 20. Someone cares a lot about numbers. They're fucking calculating as fuck. They don't understand that you do things because you're a unicorn, because you like experience. And because you stay in your lane and someone's trying to figure you out. They're so fucking nosy. Something about Rosie, something about a miserable prostitute, a fake dancer, a miserable prostitute who's a fucking vampire, who wants to suck your energy, who wants you. If you're a channeler, this is somebody who wants to, like, everything is about them. Everything you say is about them. This vampire narcissist. Somebody wants to suck your blood. And they're a love bomber and a gaslighter, a fake sweetheart who's a fucking monster. Who has a simp around them, who's a fucking idiot. The simp is finally realizing that they married a bitch who's a fake sweetheart and a fake spiritualist, who's a vampire to a real unicorn. And that's your shadow that's out for everyone to see. Their shadow is a whole fucking red flag. Now someone's stuck with somebody, I don't know. Sometimes a couple is coming in. Yep, their shadow is their red flag. Someone will be flagging your content because they hate the truth. Because they're in a trauma bond with a unicorn, or they want to bind you. A fucking simp who likes to feed off of trauma bonds. They want a fucking trauma bond with an influencer, but an influencer is not interested in this fucking simp. The name Angel, an influencer is not interested in a simp who needs to stay in their lane, who's fucking a jealous man, who's a fucking simp, who's a miserable person. Ambitious my ass, you're fucking miserable. Somebody wants to be in a trauma bond with a fucking influencer because they envy someone's podcast or they envy what they're sharing. So they try to flag it. They try to stalk someone with mental issues and Stockholm syndrome. Somebody listens to people that don't have their best interests in mind, who like trauma bonds. They listen to a cult leader. I told you. So somebody thinks that they're the leader or an alpha, but they're actually a fucking pick-me pimp. A pimp? They're a pimp who'll be crying about their fucking privilege. They listen to a fucking blonde woman? I was like, what? Yeah, they listen to a blonde woman who has white tears and white privilege, who's a fucking narcissist. I told you narcissism is in the field. This pimp who's a simp, who's a narcissist, you're protected from this retard. Ta-da! Or this is you, my lovies. You're the retarded pimp simp who's in a one-sided connection pretending like they're connected to someone they're not connected to. It's like, I be disrespecting you. You're fucking irrelevant. You are fucking irrelevant, you groupie. When you're gonna go about your life with your miserable wife or your miserable husband? That's all I've got for you. Something about the husbandry, something about the military. We have a female here is very, very protected, and somebody's getting a return to sender. Anyways, that's all I've got. There was a lot of energy there, but you take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it's what's fair. Until very, very soon, you know what it is. You're fearless. I absolutely love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. My lovies, be anything in this life. Don't be a fucking pick me. You could do whatever you want to do, of course. Don't be a pick me, my lovies. Don't be a pick me. Do not be a pick me. Even if you think, just don't be a pick me. I got beef with them. Someone never talks about you. They never look at you in any way, even in a good way. I love that person. That person's like a friend to me. Let me write to them every day, and someone never fucking writes back. Don't be a pick me, my lovey. Don't be a pick me. I get it. Even if you have good intentions for somebody, don't be a pick me. But especially don't be a pick me when you're trying to have beef with someone that doesn't exist, someone that don't even look your way, never fucking talks about you, doesn't give two fucks unless you show up in the field being nosy. It's not a good look energetically. It really isn't. It's a backfire that hurts you. Don't be a pick me, my lovies. And your dreams are always going to come true. Anyways, I freaking love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Somebody really wants to be your enemy because they're irrelevant. Somebody wants to it's like feed off of you. Feed off of your gifts. Pretend like they're in a beef with you. It's like, you're not in a beef, my lovies. Everybody can see you're not in a beef. You're in a one-sided war. Two of Cups energy, amor apasionado, some type of passionate love, with I don't know, you with an Aquarius here, with a Libra, with a Gemini, with somebody in law enforcement. There's intelligence about a genie or some type of manipulation. Someone was using someone in law enforcement to cause a delay or some type of backfire, and now they're stressed because the person in law enforcement or someone in the military is now being prudent, and they can't stand up for what they involved themselves in. And they're having a fall from grace, and they're just waiting on this other person in law enforcement and their parents who are giving them good advice about some type of lie that needs to be exposed, or lying, cheating, stealing. And there will be victory here with somebody getting a felony. Someone's parents that are giving them good advice. I got this download yesterday about telling the truth. About an imaginary war with a pimp who's a fucking simp. And what they try to do to an innocent person because they're a fucking idiot and they make bad choices in life. That's all I've got. Peace.